Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode here from my Minecraft Hardcore Survival series. How is everybody doing? Oh man, I'm doing so good. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic and amazing because we are back again here in Smuggler's Bay, our village transformation where we transform this ugly old village. Well, it was kind of pretty because it was in an island anyways. Into this awesome pirate-themed island, and this is one of my favorite all-time village transformations for real now. Look at this thing. It is so cool. I love it. I love it. And I did a lot of interior also, so I'll show you guys in this episode. I did the rest of this row going all the way down. I forgot about that one, but I'll get to that one later. Let me give you guys a little bit of a preview here. So right here on this side, we got ourselves a lovely fishing hut kind of thing, just some living quarters for the pirates right there to do some fish gutting right there. Hi, excuse me. That guy's always wandering around. I don't know what he does. Love your eyes though. But over here, we got almost like a rum spot. They sell rum. It's not like a distillery or anything. They just sell rum here. So we got a bunch of rum here. Captain Jack will be proud. A bunch of rum on this side and a little sleeping area right here. Somebody's using grindstones. Let me check this out. Upstairs, we got a little way up here to the top. A little bit of storage. And then over here, more rum. All the rum on this side. This place gets robbed way too often though, I bet. On this side next door, this build is simply a weapon salesman. They sell weapons. They would just sharpen their swords right there. Their cutlasses. Is that what they call them? The swords back in the days? I don't even know. They got crossbows. They got everything. It's a really cool spot. And then up here at the top, just more weapon stuff. Hi. I think that guy was napping. Sorry to disturb you. Next door on this little small thing right here, it is like a bookstore, I guess. I have no idea. I just started piling up stuff. I don't know who lives here or what they do, but it's just I just put a bunch of junk. It's a living area actually. Somebody lives here. We also found our friend Patches over here. I named him in this episode. We found him in the last episode where we went to gather some parrots, and apparently I only got one parrot, but I found this friend, and he is going to do some great things, especially today. We're gonna build a fort on the other side of that island, and this, my friend, Patches, is gonna run it for us. Also, not to mention our other friend that we found, yes, right here, this is Captain Bluebird, and thank you everybody for all the name suggestions. Let's go. They're waiting for their huge ship to be built, but that's gonna come soon, I promise. If not, you know, they'll smack me up real good. Parrot's dangerous. Don't let this cute look fool you. That parrot will poke your eye out. I'm scared. Better put my head on while I'm talking about it. And then over here, we got the last build on this row. And this, they sell stuff. It's pretty much like a black market goods shop, but it looks really fancy. Don't ask. I like making things pretty. I should make it a little bit more beat up. And then up here, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on here. This is like the storage for what they sell, the black market goods. I'm leaving. I have no idea what's happening. But over here, we got some seats on the outside so you can look at the fighting pit where we got the greatest chicken fighter in the business. It's like the UFC of chicken fighters, undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, about to beat up these two guys. They're actually in the corner there because they're, but oh no, don't get in there. Captain Bluebeard, don't get in there. Oh no, Captain Bluebeard is gonna start some stuff. I'm getting out of here. But let's jump over here really quickly to our project board area, because all this is pretty much done, right? We did the shipwrecks. I'm going to do more of that. Pirate ship, we did one of them in the front. I'll do another one later. And lighthouse. I never did an actual lighthouse. I just didn't want a lighthouse in this place. But you know what? I might put a lighthouse in the fort that we're going to do there in a minute. Excuse me. Hi, thanks for the ride. Don't push me out of this boat. But something everybody keeps mentioning, and something that I completely forgot we should do, I think we should actually make a turtle sanctuary right here in this island that I've been using for our tree farm. We can actually destroy all this stuff. I'm gonna need to collect materials anyways, but we can make this little island over here into a little bit of a turtle sanctuary. That'll be kind of cool. And maybe do like something small in this tiny island. I have no idea what, but right here, we can make a little turtle sanctuary after we're finished with the fort. And guess what? This is episode 48, right? That means 2 more episodes to the world tour. I can't wait. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy. 50 episodes of hardcore. I've never done 50 episodes of hardcore. Last season we went to 30 something. If we get to 50, oh come on, that'll be insane. But I can't wait. A big old world tour. But we have this episode. We have the next one to build something new, which I'm thinking will be the turtle sanctuary. And then after that, world tour. Yes. Let me know what you guys want me to add. Anything special before that tour happens. But you know what? Let's get this started. Let's make it daytime and let's start preparing that fort. All right, so the first step we need to do is prepare the land down here. Right now, I like the outline. I like everything there is in this whole entire place, but there's a couple things we need to do. Number one, we gotta cover up these little patches over here. I think maybe flatten out just this part right here would help a lot. Got a big old dip down hole there. I can get rid of that. We gotta maybe curve out this bit here, make this almost like a little beach side. And then over here, I do believe, yeah, these weird things here. I don't. We'll fix that up a little bit. I like this back seawall over here. We can make it a little bit cooler, bringing in a little bit of stone, and maybe even some sandstone bits, some stairs, and stuff like that. Oh, pretty fish. We can play with the terrain on this side. For this corner, it looks really good. I actually like this side over here, and I think I might trim this out over here. I don't think we need that little extension bit, but we can play around with that. There's a big hole there. I might do something with that. Maybe not. We'll see. Now that the center here is all covered up, let's start doing a little bit of trimming over here. So let's get rid of this little bit. Then we don't need that. Cover up this hole right here too. Maybe trim back a little bit of this side right here just to smooth this out. And cut this back just a little bit as well. And maybe trim this part right here. All right, this is looking really, really good right now. Got a little trimming to do on the back here as well. And you see these little rough corners right here? I like to curve these out with the terrain a little bit. And maybe later on we'll come back and add a little bit of rocky action. But for right now, we're just sculpting a little bit. There you go. A lot better. Check that out. No, you don't have those little rough edges anymore. Oh, this is weird little block over here. Let's fix this too. Now for this little pond here in the back. First off, let's get rid of this little edge right here. And let's just fill this in right now. Oh, that is looking much better right here. We got the nice little curves on the side. Little patches right here on the corner. I don't know what this is. Hold on. Yes, much better right here. Perfect. Now let's jump on this side and fix this little part up. I might bring this side just a little bit more, kind of curve it out to the edge right here, and then just fill this rest up. I know we gotta sleep fast. We can't have any bad guys spawning over here. Come on. Oh, look at that beautiful sunset. Oh, we didn't do sunset watching time. Oh, it's too late now. Now that's looking a lot cleaner right now. So it's a good starting off point so we can get that fort underway. The only thing now is we gotta figure out what we're gonna do. Where are we gonna put the structures? Where are the towers going? Where are the walls gonna be set up? So let's see what we can do with that. Now let's see if we can do this outline together. So one thing I'm thinking about is having a little step up because it is elevated to this little section. So we have to have a way up. So a stair to go straight up into it right here. And then we're gonna have a gate right here in the center. For right now, I got a little bit of a box frame right here. So if you notice, here's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 blocks in between each post. But what I want to have like a little bit of a walkway next to it. So we can give it like a space of 3, put another post here, maybe another space of 3, a little post right over here. And then repeat it over here on this side. So bam and bam. So space of 3, post and a post. And then we can go ahead and have this as the main gatehouse. But then we have to figure out now a way to wall this off. So we're going to wall it off around this section. So now the next step, I'm going to probably do a wall like this. So we're going to bring it in a little bit more. So we don't want it that big, right? So a 3 wall right here, but I want to make it look a little more organic. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start placing blocks down like so, and we're gonna kind of use the curve of the island to set this up. In this corner bit right here, which should be right in this corner, I'm gonna do a little bit of a tower. So we're gonna have towers on the corners. So a tower here, tower there, tower in that corner, one over here, maybe something around in the center. So now let's kind of curve this way. We can bring it down like so. I'm gonna be mixing in some spruce, but also some oak, some dark oak, kind of like what we did for the little fighting pit right there. Similar, very, very similar to that. So I'm thinking that'll be kind of cool. So we're gonna curve this out and then kind of come out a little bit here. I think we might even put a structure on this part here, since it's kind of centralized to this area here. But we're not gonna go out too far. I'm gonna put a lot of rocky stuff, different shipwrecks maybe later on against the side, but we're not gonna cover the whole island because that'll be just way too big. Now I really like this outline. Check that out. That is looking pretty cool. We got the big keep kind of structure here in the back. This is where all the pirates hang out. Right back here in this back area. We got towers in the corners. We got this little extension on the side. This actually goes all the way out to here. We got a corner tower on this side. I think we can even seal this back part out and do some stuff over here. This will be kind of like almost like the barracks area, right, on this corner. And then on this side, it'll be like a little farming area because I want this place to be actually self-sustaining, so the pirates can live in here and actually actually feed themselves and stuff like that. And also maybe even feed what's going on over here on this end. But I'm thinking over here be like a little barn kind of thing, and over here and like a little bit of a crop area and stuff like that. And here maybe just extra sleeping quarters on the outside bit. The center is kind of open, but I kind of like that feel. Maybe we have like a little flag or something, a little pirate flag in the center. That'll be kind of cool. But so far, yeah, this is looking really looking really that hurt. But I really do like that outline right here. That is looking pretty awesome. Now, next thing we got to do, I'm thinking Gatehouse will be the next thing to tackle. So let's get that started. Patches. They're getting closer and closer. They want to check this out. So like always, I really don't have a plan when I'm coming into these things. We just place these blocks as we go along and make sure that each block we place looks better than the last block we place. But I'm thinking so far, this is a good outline right here. I'm going to be using spruce. I'm going to be stripping some of these. I'm also thinking about coming in and recessing these walls in so it doesn't look so flat over here. So we got the archways in place that I love to do. I think it looks really, really cool, giving you that little bit of extra detail. But right here, this is what I'm thinking. We do cross beams on these bits on this side. We can have a little bit of a walkway way up here that you can access from the other sides of the towers right here. So this is where maybe a gate can go up and down in. The cool thing about having it this big is that we can work with a lot of depth in this thing. So I think that's going to be the way to go. But then maybe right here, we can have a beam on this side, beam on this side. And then we can go down from there. And then in the center here is where the gate will go up and down and stuff like that. And I think that might look actually pretty good. Now, from the bottom, it looks like this. So the next step, I'm thinking we need to cover up this bit. So what if I bring this down right here, and I'm going to strip these beams in the center. So all this is getting stripped, all of that is getting stripped. So now we're going to have a way to cover up this part, because if we have somebody coming through this gate, they can't just walk sideways, right? This is going to be the only central point to get in and out. So let's drop these other beams right here as well. Strip these two. And I'm thinking about putting some oak here, and I think that would be pretty cool. Gives you that contrast of color, and it makes it pop out and stand out really good. So we got a little bit of this little Tudor style here. Let's just repeat it over here on this side. Yeah, that just feels good, right? That looks nice. Now, we got to cover up that top part. I'm thinking just slabs for now. See if we can skip up here real quick. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to leave the middle open so we can figure out how to do that gate thing, right? But you know what I want to do here? I want to decorate this part. I'm going to put slabs like so. Then I'm going to put trapdoors in the middle, and it's going to look really good from the bottom. And this way we can also maybe put a ladder to get up here. I don't think I'm going to put a spiral staircase. I think a ladder is going to be the way to go. Now the gatehouse is coming out pretty lovely, I think, so far. So this is what we got. So this is the walls that I want to add. So pretty similar exactly to what we did over here with the fighting pit. So I want to add signs, fences. The panda's ready to go. But check this out. So this is looking pretty cool. I want to mess it up also. I've been adding random barrels, and I'm going to be adding also random signs around here just to make it look a little patchy, just like we've been doing for the rest of Smuggler's Bay. So something like this is looking pretty cool. I might even break up in the inside part of these as well. So maybe we'll break up a couple right there, and then I'll add some fences too. So we kind of get that cool look that you can see outside through there. And I'm not really thinking about adding like a secondary wall on the other side to have a walkway. I want to make it very rickety and broken, and maybe on the inside part we could have like steps that go into platforms and stuff like that. Up here maybe we could add a little bit of step action so we could then maybe look out from on top, something like this. We have like a little step up, and then we can pretty much just shoot bad guys like right here coming down like that. So maybe in certain spots we'll have a little ways up, and maybe a little platform as well up here. This is just what I'm thinking about for right now. The towers are replaced as well, so we got some strip spruce and some oak, and I think it's looking pretty simple, but I like it. Just a little corner bit that you could get up with a ladder right there. It's almost nighttime, but I'm thinking about doing our little more like the wooden castle-y wall kind of thing, similar to what we did right over here. Oh, don't go too fast. Similar to what we did right here. Actually, exactly what we did over here, and put that on the top of those little tower bits. So something like that. That looks pretty cool. I might add some fences and some hanging lights, maybe some lanterns on the top here in the corner bits, but for right now, that's looking good. Now I'm gonna figure out what to do for this roof. Now we gotta make it tall enough that we can have some kind of mechanism that could lift up the gate in the middle. So we have to go pretty much from this edge. Maybe we take it a little bit further. I'm thinking we go with a spruce edge to the roof. So I'm thinking a little edge like that, and then maybe even some campfire blocks on the edges here. Oh God, that hurts. And then maybe take this down all the way, and then extinguish all of these. Ow. Ow. And maybe we go with like an upside down stair here. We go with a simple step all the way up to the middle. I almost fell. So something simple like this. And I think this should give us enough space, maybe, to lift something in the middle. I might even extend the center bit with an extra add-on just so we can have even more space. But then from here, I'm thinking just some dark oak going down from one side to the next. So I'm thinking a little extension like this right in the center just to break it up, and then we have more space to lift up the gate. You know, if we just had it closed off up to here, I don't think the gate would go all the way up. It'll kind of get stuck to this thing, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm just trying to see, you know, we can make this a little bit more realistic, even though it's probably never going to be like this. Pirates never had these nice things, but we do, but that's fine. But then, this is what I'm thinking over here. So what I have on this corner, we have a oak, I think right there. Was it oak in the corner? No, wait. It's oak in this corner. Oh yeah, I had it fine. So oak in this corner, and then we lift those up. Then we bring in the spruce, and then from the spruce here, we're gonna strip these like this. ASMR. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, but in this little separation. And then we can have maybe like a door on the side over here. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Definitely need a ladder to get up here. Maybe on one of these edges. It should be fine. So let's just lift some of these up. And now for this little extension roof, it's going to be similar to what we did at the bottom. Just a little smaller scale. Is the panda getting closer? They're getting closer. Inching their way closer to this thing. Oh, they're going to be so cool in here. But, oh God, hop! That's fine. But then after we do this little A-frame thing, I'm going to bring the dark oak back, and I think we got ourselves a finished rooftop for this little bit. This is such a fun gatehouse. Check that out. That is looking so good. I want to keep adding even more details, but for right now, I think it's good. Check that out. Oh, it's so cool. And it's also giving me a little bit of Asian inspiration, like Asian Japanese flares to it. I guess we have Patches to blame for that, right, Patches? But look at that. All right, that is looking really cool. I think we're good for now for this side. We still got to terraform a lot, add some more details, but I love it. Look at the gate going down right there. We got some grindstones with some fences. This kind of goes down and seals itself down here. Add a little bit of a path to get up, and that is looking really cool. But now the next thing that I want to do, before we start the other structures, I'm going to go ahead and do this wall, the same look to it. I'm just going to wrap it all the way around. I'm going to leave the structures for later, but at least having the wall wrapped around gives us a good idea of how much space we have to work with on the inside. The walls are up and they're looking really good. I want to add even more stuff to it, some bushes, even some stone bases and stuff might look pretty cool, but I love that little spiky bits on the top. I also might add some chains to that thing and maybe some other little bits and stuff, but it's looking good. I also got another one here, another bit there, and a little diagonal one here. We still got to build all these structures. Now I'm working on that tower and the tower underneath, giving it the same look like these, but with different color variations, but I think it's going to look pretty cool. Now I'm going to do a little parkour here. I missed. Okay, it's fine. I got this. Not this time. Hold on. Okay, I got it now. Perfect. Now for these windows, I love this style right here. So with some oak fences, and then I grabbed some gates. I'm gonna waste so many rockets just doing this when I could just get some scaffold, and it should work out just as good or whatever. So a gate on this side, and then our campfire blocks on the tippity top right there, and right about there. Perfect. Extinguish. Oh, glide. And that is looking so good. I'm gonna add a couple more over here. Do I got this? Yes, I do. Genius. Oh, that's a nice little tower right there. That's looking awesome. We also got a little diagonal entrance to get in here, and I think that's perfect. Also might hang some lights and stuff like that, but definitely a little bit of stair action, kind of curving it out like so. Maybe for right now, a little trapdoor, that'll do. And maybe some trapdoors on the sides here. Kind of looks like a door that's being opened, right? That looks cool. Now, all the outer towers are complete. This one is looking really cool. I just got to put a little ladder and get up there, maybe just on this side. And then we got this little tiny one. Look at that. It looks like a little pillager outpost. It's looking really cool. I do like the details on that one. It's almost like a little lighthouse version of what we have over here. So, tiny baby lighthouse. It looks pretty cool. Now, over here, also added this little walkway. Kind of goes like in this area, and then it's, I guess, makes it a little bit more special. I'm still not sure what to actually put inside these structures. We're just going to pretty much build them up, but I think I'm going to work on this guy over here, and then the diagonal. The diagonal is going to be fun. I love diagonals. It's going to be a fun build. This looks way better now that we continue the wall back here, and we have this little back area, which is pretty awesome. And then this is the size. It's looking pretty cool. It's very simple though, but it's similar exactly to what we did over there. And I'm thinking about doing that same roof that we see here, but I'm thinking about maybe bringing dark oak in the outside layer for this one. But look at this little nice little outline, right? Now this is a cute little structure right here. I need to break it up though, because it looks way too clean. So I'm thinking about maybe putting some bushes, hang some of that, maybe break it up a little bit, and also want to break most of this stuff up a little more because it looks way too clean for a pirate fort. But at the same time, it's gonna look a little bit better than what's out there, because you would think they would use all the good materials for what's going on in here, right? All the head pirates or whatever. But over here in the back, I'm gonna add like a little bit of a field. I have no idea what my good hoe is, which I'm very, very sad about. But whatever, we'll make do with this ugly old one that we have here. So I'm just gonna plant a little bit of patches of plants. You would think that the pirates really wouldn't keep this really in good condition. Just a little bit random, right? A little bit of brokenness, and just maybe some more bush. So I'm gonna add some bushes in here, kind of like this is unkept, but it's still being used at the same time. So we're gonna have a good, gentle balance with this. And then back here, I want to pile in maybe some hay bales and stuff like that in the corner. So we have this kind of unkept but all messed up. And then maybe just some path blocks here just to break it up even more with the farmland. And that's pretty good. That's a good little bit of croppage. I don't know what to do on the inside yet, but for right now, this is going to look pretty cool. I think I'm going to bring in a little bit of soil too. Then after that, we're going to jump to that bad boy. Now, what do you guys think of this messy old house right here? I'm using composters as a little gradient to the bottom, and then over here I'm adding a little bit of oak. We got regular oak on the side, and then dark oak on the bigger edge in the back, which is looking pretty cool. I love these little fun gradients here. I think it looks pretty awesome, and look, using composters in a different way, it's pretty fun. But over here we got a front door. I got some jungle in the bottom. Gotta figure out where to put doors and stuff like that, but for right now, this is looking pretty cool. Let me just get to the top here. I don't know where my scaffold is. Whatever. I got it somewhere, but this is what I'm thinking. On the outside part here, we can go with some of the spruce, and we could do a layer of spruce here, kind of on the outside bit like this, and then on the inside part, we can come in with some of the dark oak. So this will go on this level, and we'll kind of just swing it all the way around. I messed up there. I like this little extension, but something is just off about this part. If maybe we would add a tower, I think it might actually look pretty cool just to break up this little transition. But if we do a tower, it would probably look something like this at a diagonal. All right, now let's take a look if that broke it up nicely. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I might even go a little taller on it just to break it up even more, because it looks kind of flat. I might bring in some stairs and slabs there. But you know what? This is looking pretty awesome. Now, another thing that I want to do is give a little bit of an overhang here, maybe with some campfire blocks. Maybe something like that, but just not on fire. And I don't think I'm going to overhang that. Now it's time to focus on this bad boy. And I like the outline over here. I actually did the same thing that we did on the back over here and gave it a little bit of a pop out here, just so we can continue with the wall. So I didn't have to mess with this being part of the outside, which is going to be a little weird though when we get to this part over here, because most of this is just the structure of the big main area, but we'll get to that. But for right now, this is looking good. I like the outline. I think it's perfect. Now, the only thing I'm going to go ahead and put some flooring. I'm thinking just dark oak might be the way to do it on this one. And what is this part doing here? Let me get this out of here. And then after the flooring, I'm thinking about stripping these over here, leaving the regular spruce on the main beams, but these being stripped. This one over here as well. And then also we can do it for these here, maybe? Actually, you know what? I might leave these beams, and then on the inside we can go with something else. Keep it a little lighter like that. I'm gonna break this one up the most because I'm thinking about making this one into like almost like a little barrack area. So something like that. We can even strip some of these like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this style all the way around this thing, and then we'll work on the roof. I love the patchiness of this one. This is gonna be pretty ruined compared to the other ones. I'm gonna mess this up, even the roof, but I think I'm gonna go with the dark oak this time. So I messed that up again. So I'm gonna go with the dark oak on this one, similar to what we did. I did it again. Perfect. So we're gonna go with the dark oak over here on the outside edge, and then on the inside part, I think there is where we're gonna go with some spruce, and then connect it over there to the back. Really simple design here. I think this is gonna be a little bit smaller since it is a smaller part on the front, and then on this one we're gonna go a little bit taller. So I'm thinking on this level, and it's gonna look awesome. Let's keep it up. Oh man, this is gonna take forever though. It's already been like 7 hours, so wish me luck. I kind of AFK'd here for literally a minute, okay? I went to get something to drink. I was like, I'll be fine, and it turned out to be nighttime. I made a day, but there's creepers everywhere in this area. I'm a little spooked, so I'm just gonna see if I can take them all out with this bow. See if I can take care of this, because this is just too dangerous. They're just walking weird, too. They're walking like with their butts out or something. It looks really awkward. This animation pack is making it look really weird, but we're okay. I'll take care of this. Don't you worry. We ain't gonna die today. We got a world tour to take care of. We need episode 50. Technically, I got a totem. I should be just fine, right? Unless we got 2 creeper explosions, one after the other. Then there's no 2 totems on me. I should get a second totem on me. Get out of here, creepers! Look at them. They're hanging out there in the corner. Please get out of here. Please. Be gone, creeper! Ooh, this place is looking so good, though. This is awesome. All right, I think we're all safe now. I don't see any more creepers around here unless they're inside somewhere. But so far, I'm loving this area. This is looking so good. So check this out. This was pretty much done. I just got to do a little bit more detail work. But I put a nice little fireplace over here. We got this nice outside area. I'm breaking up the roof right there. I thought that was something. That was just a bush. I'm breaking up the roof also, adding some campfire blocks up there, breaking it up even more. I want to add some bushes too. I did add some to the outside edge. This place is looking so good though. But seriously? God! I gotta fix this. Actually, you know what? I might leave that there. This looks pretty cool for the aesthetic of the area. Looks like a cannonball came down this way. Thanks, Creeper, for the inspiration. Stupid. But yeah, I think God help me. Now the next thing, the last bit, is to work on the main structure over here. So I'm just gonna start lifting up some blocks. Now I really like this palette right here. Check this out. So a lot of dark oak in the middle section with the nice bright oak on the outer edge. I might break that up even more, adding some composters and stuff like that, maybe to the bottom, or maybe barrels. We'll see. But I like that look. Lifting it up to this amount. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Capping it off at 8 here. This was a little lower because we're gonna have like a little pop out outside bit. But check this out. This is looking pretty cool because what I'm doing is some stairs. Really simple. Stairs facing down. That's not a stair. I can't see nothing. So stairs facing downwards, except for those. Those are actually full blocks. So stairs here and then stairs going up like this, giving you a really high base, which is awesome. And I'm keeping this little part down there. I might strip this bottom one just to change it up just a little bit. I think actually that looks really good. And then over here, I'm doing the same thing. So I'm bringing up stairs, going all the way down right here, and then upside down, not like that, but upside down is going all the way down on this section. And then up here on the top bit, I'm going with the dark oak. And we're going to be putting windows in certain spots. So this is going to go up similar to there. I'm going to pop out windows after and decide those later. It's going to be small windows if anything. So something like this. And then cross beam here on the top with the oak. And that right there. That looks pretty cool, but down here, I'm definitely thinking about stripping these over here. So that looks really awesome, giving you a little bit of a base down here at the bottom edge, and then still keeping that, oh, I didn't want to strip that, that's fine. And then keeping that look to it on the top. Now, this is actually officially the next day, because I've been placing so many blocks, my finger hurts. I think my pinky's broken. It's fine. It's going to be okay. But check this out. I did all this lined up. This is all lined up. This is all ready to go. Now, we just got to work on the roof, and I'm thinking about a dark roof. We're going to add, well, dark oak stairs, but then on the inside layer, I'm going to go with the strip dark oak we did over there. So it's pretty much just a mix of everything, but I want a dark roof. We have a dark bottom bit. It would make sense to maybe have a lighter top, but I'm going to break it up a little bit with the tower on this corner. But I'm going to get this started right now. We're going to go ahead and just set this up. I'm going to go ahead and put these little dark oak trim right here, and even more dark oak on the inside, and I'll bring you guys back, and hopefully we have ourselves a finished build. But you know what? We still got a lot of work to do. And there it is, the fortress. It is done. Oh, I love it. We still got to do a lot of stuff out here. I want to make this almost natural looking, but you know what? I'm in love with that thing. Look at it. Oh, it looks so cool here. Matches beautifully. But let's get a little bit more work done. Let's do some exterior stuff here, and I think we're almost done. Arg mateys! Hopefully you guys enjoyed that time lapse as we look through our awesome brand new pirate fort here in Smuggler's Bay. But guess what? We're done. This whole place, this is it. We're finished. The only thing we need to do is add a couple more interiors, like the thing behind me and the interior for the fort. There's nothing in there. Absolutely nothing. The pirates are going to be so mad, especially here, Pirate Bluebeard. They're going to peck my face. But you know what? It's fine. Let's take a closer look. Let's get in there. Oh, I gotta repair this guy soon. But look at that. This is looking so good, especially here with the shaders. But you know what we don't have? We don't have a name for the fort. Name this fort in the comment section. Make Bluebeard proud. But check this out. I did a little bit of terraforming on the outside. Nothing too crazy. Just adding a couple bits of flowers, some tall grass, some bushes here. And then also a little bit of rocky stuff here on the sides. I still need to do a lot more on the outer ends here. But you know what? It is looking really good for right now. The inside, I added this cool flag right there with a black stone. And it looks so cool. Right in the top. I love the little chain that goes down right there. That looks awesome. You can definitely see somebody pulling that up and down and stuff like that. That looks pretty awesome. No interior anywhere, so don't get mad, okay? Bluebeard, please. We got this little spot over here. I got some beds for the villagers. It started to migrate down here after I planted some beds over here. We still need to add a bunch more stuff, but I started adding some decorations, some hidden lighting too, with some carpets here, a little station down there in the corner. Everyone's doing so good. And you know what? We also got a little farmer that already started tending the crops over here, which is pretty awesome as well. I love this little back alleyways here on the corners too. I try to light this place up as much as we could so we don't get any more creeper explosions, so hopefully that works. And also I had a little bell here so they can kind of congregate here in the center bit. We got a bunch of guys here on this side because you know what, I added an awesome section in the back. I needed to add something back there, and I think I added something pretty cool. Also the big house. There's nothing inside at all, but we do have a friend here who's waiting for interior. Hello! What's up, Patches? Interior's coming, I promise. Patches gets angry when he doesn't have his interior. But coming in here to the other side, this little section in the back, a little bit of a blank, empty corner here. I'm gonna add a couple cool things over here. Maybe some plants or something. I don't know. Maybe some, oh, you know what? Maybe we can have something hidden underground, like a little cavern or something. Maybe we can get to that. Hi, can I go outside? But then out here, oh, this just brought the whole place together. I had no idea what I was going to put over here, so I just continued the wall to go around the island, pretty much going to the end of it, and I covered this whole place up. But I wanted to keep this more naturey, so we have most of these awesome little palm trees here. I even have a palm tree that fell down here, which is pretty awesome, and a couple tents here for just pirates that come in for a day or two and had to get out, and they got no place to sleep. So we got a couple of these, even a little bit of a campfire for them to tell the stories of all the crazy swashbuckling they've been doing, right? Especially this guy. He left. But also these tiny little towers, all exactly the same, just surrounding this whole place. And then a dock in the back, right? This is our little pirate personal dock for whoever runs the fort. Like Bluebeard, he's down there. I lost him for a second. But I want to build a big ship back here. That's going to be one of the things that I want to try to see if I can do before the world tour. And we got that section ready to go for the Turtle Sanctuary. I cleared all of that up, and that's going to be pretty cool. I'm also going to see if I can incorporate that small little island in it too. Maybe a little bridge that connects to it or something like that. Bluebeard, are you ready? Bluebeard's ready to get out of here. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for being so nice on every single video, giving me all the support and all the love. You guys are amazing. I love your face, but I'm out of here for now. Next episode, one more after, we're going to have the world tour, and I can't wait, but I'm out. Thank you for watching. Catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye.